Welcome to the best gambling show on the internet. December 19th started the festive period, start of the Saturday NFL games. And we have the Packers, Bears on Saturday. We have a lot to talk about. This is a good NFL Week 16 slate. Week 15 was an ugly slate, let's be honest. But it was very successful from a financial perspective for us. So everyone who got on Patreon last week, I'm sure their stockings are stuffed and they're ready to go into this week. This week, it was hard narrowing down the bets. I'll be honest about it. I'm still working on it, and the bets will be up tonight on Patreon. Glad to see everyone flowing into the live chat. I don't know how many people we'll have tonight. I'm sure people got the eggnog flowing. I'm sure people might have some family over. I'm sure the college football playoffs is going to be on the tube. But let's talk some NFL, the best league in the world, the best sport in the world, and let's get to it. What's up, Jack? What's up, Jack? The Rams covered the +1.5. I mean, that's all I can say in the under covered in the first half. What a game last night. You want to say what a game, but some of the stuff that transpired was absolute wildness and might be a metaphor for some of the stuff we've seen this year. That's why I've always been a guy. I don't like throwing the money on Thursday night football. You guys say, Lawson, well, your Thursday night record's always been great. Well, it's great until it isn't. It's great until something like that happens. And that was absolute craziness, absolute bedlam. I enjoyed the game. I'm not going to lie. But for a Rams fan like Jack, I'm sure he wants to put a sledgehammer through a wall or whatever you want to say. What's up, Dave? What's up, Tangled Grace? Tangled Grace, smoking a little bit of that wacky weed like my mom used to call it. Get comfy tonight. Get comfy. I know a lot of you guys are dealing with snow. Get comfy. Get snuggled in. We got some NFL Saturday. We got some good NFL Sunday. And I know I started the show saying we actually have a good slate this week. I'm ready for it. And last week, I kind of knew what the bets were, but there was a good list of 6 or 7 that I wanted to fire on. Now, let's get to one where I'm not really changing a pick. I'm not backtracking, but when I picked the Bears as a money pick on Tuesday, guys, I thought we would have at least one of the two, Luther Burden, or we'd have Rome Adunes. We're getting neither. And we saw the Bears go from +1.5 to -1.5. I'm not saying that's the biggest difference in the world and to hold your breath and get nervous about it and take a fucking Zanny right now. No, like I'm not. I'm just saying like I'm kind of off that money pick. I'm kind of nervous about it. Approach that game with the caution because like I said, I'm going to repeat. I thought we would get Burden or I thought we would get O'Dunes. I knew going in that O'Dunes injury to the foot was a serious question, but I didn't think we would be without Luther Burden, and I thought there was a possibility we would get O'Dunes. And even with the Packers' injuries, we still have to tip the fedora or tip the proverbial cap and give them the credit they deserve. So I just needed to get that out of the way in the first 5 minutes of the show. Let's get this money, D-Mac. What's up, Cals? Kels, I'm feeling good about this week. I was feeling good going into last week. I'm feeling really good about this week. And there's some good questions on Patreons. Yeah, I know. Like, Keith, like the Packers, like going to dogs now. Like, I don't want any part of that Saturday game. I don't want any part of that Saturday game now, but I'm sure a lot of people will be getting it. What's up, Wiz? Saw you were on Patreon liking that college play. Uh, Johnny Guns, hot take, Eagles taken out and get caught sleeping in Washington. Like, dude, I think the points are valuable in this game. Like, everyone's waiting for the Eagles to blow them away. And, like, I like, listen, I want nothing to do with it. I want no part of that, whatever that's going to be. But when I saw it move up to +7, I'm like, yo, like, you got to take the points, right? I know the Eagles are getting healthier on defense, but I mean, like, that Eagles offense can be hit or miss. And we know the Commanders defense is like bottom 5 in the league. I mean, we know that. Tasha says she needs a glass of wine. It's that type of season. It's that type of year, Tasha. Treat yourself. Don't go too crazy. Don't go too crazy. Give me a 2-team teaser, Sauce. A 2-team teaser, because I know you're on Patreon. Let me give you, well, you want like 6-pointer, right? Give me the Saints, and then give me the Saints, and then give me the Lions. Give me the Saints, Lions, and the Saints all the way up to 6. I mean, that money pick on Tuesday got fucking obliterated. And like, I assumed Brady Cook was starting. And guys, you guys knew how hard it was for me on Tuesday and even last week not to call him Grady. I didn't make that mistake. No one was able to call me out on it. But for some reason, my brain just wants to call him Grady Cook for some reason. So I'm feeling good about Drake May. Like, my confidence hasn't wavered. I think Patriots can win that game, and I'm worried about Lamar Jackson. I think people are overstating some of the shit that happened in the Bengals game. So yeah, man, that's my take on it. Keith says Brady Cook was never good at Mizzou. You guys would know way better than me. I just watched that performance against the Jags, and I'm not even picking on Brady or Grady, but some of the like stuff the Jets defense were biting on play action wise was inexcusable and reprehensible at this level. Like, I hope you didn't spend your Sunday watching that game when we had that Bills-Patriots comeback, when we got that Bills money pick over the fucking line, 21-0 down when Josh Allen brought us back. You were counting us out. I hope you were not glued to your TV watching Brady Cook versus Trevor Lawrence. But also, we have also one pick I did want to talk about. Jags moving to 3.5, like, guys, that 3.5 like means something to me. I don't know why it means a lot to me, but it means a lot to me in that Broncos Jags game. So it's just, I don't know why it does. The Broncos weren't a money pick. Guys, I don't. If I had to bet that game, if I was a betting man, which, well, I am. If I was a betting man, I would look more towards the over in that Jags Broncos game. There isn't a lot of science. Both defenses are good, but it just seems like every Broncos game matriculates towards over. I can't explain it. Maybe you can explain it to me. And thank you, David Kern, for the super chat, my friend. Thank you, my friend. That's a market play. That college football pick is a market play. And the marketplace have been raking in money on Discord. It's a market play, man. I mean, it's a market play. I'm not the best market reader. I rely on someone else for that who's very, very good at that. But I also co-sign that play. I mean, do not put your whole life savings on that college football play. Obviously, please do not do that. Like, the directions were clear. Like, just throw a little bit on it. Let's prepare for Sunday. Let's get in our trench. Let's get ready to go to war on Sunday. A lot of you degens are just betting every college football game. You guys are going to be betting James Madison against Oregon. So, like, let's not get up it. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Let's get to the Patreon questions. Okay, let's get to the Patreon questions. We got quite a few tonight, but I think some of them were more or less like comments or people having like disgust with that 2-point whistle call that wasn't whatever that was. Okay, Derek says, Merry Christmas to you and your wife. I mean, my wife is ecstatic for Christmas, by the way. So, Derek, I hope you and your family have a great Christmas. Like, I did push the Christmas and happy holiday shit really hard this week. Like, I know a lot of people tune out of the NFL when it gets to week 17 and week 18. Then they tune back in the playoffs. So, like, I really pushed the Christmas shit because, like, these viewers do mean a lot to me. The algorithm trying to hide me in the abyss, trying to hide me on a different planet. So, like, I needed to send a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays to fucking everyone. So maybe I did overdo it with the Christmas stuff this week, but I wanted to send you guys a Merry Christmas. And thank you, Derek. Derek says lots of love from Canada. What 2 to 3 games would you take off this 7-point teaser? Philly +0. I think Philly wins the game. Green Bay +8.5. I would leave that on. Buffalo -3.5. I would leave that on. Denver +3.5. Let's think about that. Houston -7. Fundamentally, that's not a great number to leave on a teaser. The Denver +3.5 and Houston -7. But Detroit +0. Yeah, leave Detroit on. Baltimore +4. I would take Baltimore and Denver off. Not that, like, I think Denver is going to get blown out, but I would take Baltimore and Denver off that. And and like I told Sauce, man, like I think Detroit, and who else did I say was a good teaser? I think Detroit's a great 6-point teaser option. So yeah, man, take Denver off there. Take Baltimore off there. I'm curious to see what the Patriots do in a bounce back spot. 80 apes. Hey, are you more confident in the Bills to cover the 10.5 points or the game to go under? Good question. I'm more confident in the Bills to cover the spread. That's a tough one. I actually was thinking about this today because you sent this question in like 6-7 hours ago. I have Bills to cover the spread. I trust the spread. Like, listen, like the Commanders, Giants, that overhit, but you saw we needed a little bit of voodoo, and that Giants offense was ass last week. So, like, I do like the over-unders. I take pride in them. We were 2-1 on the money picks on the over-under video last week. I take pride in the over-unders. But I also take pride in the Browns offensive line not blocking anyone. And Shedeur Sanders, not enough people are mentioning that about his situation. So give me the Bills. Give me the Bills with the 10. But the under, I like the Bills and the under, my friend. It's just because, like, I like both. Like, but give me the Bills. You give me an either or. Give me the Bills -10. Nicholas Vincent. Hi, Lawson. Great Houston pick last week. Thank you. That was enjoyable, and I enjoyed every second of it, even though it turned into a sweater. And credit to Jacoby Brissett. Credit to the offensive game plan the Cardinals had. I mean, they limited Anderson and Hunter better than like pretty much like 90% of the teams that played Houston this year, as insane as that sounds. And they had absolutely no run game. So unfortunately, that turned into a fucking sweat fest. Hi, Lawson. Great Houston pick last week. That was a good best bet. On your live call-in show last Friday, you were talking about XRP and Bitcoin. In your opinion, do you think that will be the future of money per se? Nick, it's really tough to tell. I'm not as big of a Bitcoin guy as everyone else. Like, I got into Bitcoin when I was 16 and 17 because I was into nefarious activities on the internet. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. I don't come on here and lie. So I've been following the crypto game a long time. I would say Bitcoin, no. Because at a certain point, high finance, big finance, Goldman Sachs, all of them are involved in Bitcoin now. A guy who made it, who supports the show, who supports the Patreon, Jay Noft, he got made off XRP. And because you can buy that asset low. So you want to get assets you can buy low. And he's actually able to take money out against that asset. We don't want to get talking too much about assets and shit like that on this show, but I don't think Bitcoin is the future. And every single year we keep hearing, and like, I love reading news during the off season. Like, I'm a fucking nerd. I love history. I love geopolitics. Every single year we keep hearing like, oh, US dollar is going to be replaced as the reserve currency. It just hasn't happened. Like, even in Brazil, like, they don't think BRICS is going to do fuck all. So like, yeah, man, like, I would say like get into low cost assets like XRP and then get into the like bond market. That's what I would suggest. I don't know if I just don't think Bitcoin's the future because I just think it's too connected with Wall Street right now. And they won't let that line go down no matter how bad the economy gets. Like, I don't know how many people tune out after that. They just will not let that line go down. Same thing with the housing prices. They will not let that line go down. Okay, here we go. Marco Gallegos. For those that bet basketball, I've been killing it with Stefan Castle to score 15 points. Covered last 5 games. I'm sure the odds will change now. Yeah. Marcos also says, I like the Texans going wire to wire, first half and game spread. You still on the Bears tomorrow? Merry Christmas. You're the best. Thank you, Marcos. Merry Christmas to you, my friend. Guys, Texans winning the cover. Texans winning the cover. What's the first half? Like, can someone look it up for me? 7.5? Are we getting an even 7 for the first half? I mean, Texans really fucking diddled around against the Cardinals. Like, guys, we should have been home in that game in the third quarter. I mean, that was one of the worst sweaters I've had in my fucking entire life. I don't know about you guys. And we've went awful hard on games before. I agree with that. I'm not going to sway you off that. I mean, because that Raiders offensive line is so bad, and And Wiz, if you're in the chat, correct me if I'm wrong. Like I fact checked this the other day. But Pete Carroll's son is the offensive line coach of the Las Vegas Raiders, correct? And that says everything you need to know. And when you get to 14 and a half, it just depends on the Texans' motivation level. And I'm not in that locker room. I mean, we were dealing with like a 9.5 last week. So it was a completely different animal. We're crossing 2 key numbers, maybe even 3 key numbers if you consider 13 a key number. We're crossing 3 key numbers to get home there, Marco. So I would just remember that. And I would also maybe just limit it to first half and maybe like pair it with like Nico Collins overs because his player prop was only 61.5. I don't know why Coop didn't co-sign that. Marine Terry. Hey, John, what do you think about the Commanders? I truly do not trust the Eagles offense. You and me both. And is Lane still out? I don't think Lane's going to play at right tackle, right? Feel it could be a close game. I feel like the Eagles are getting healthier on defense, and this Commanders defense is bottom 5 in the league. Someone want to fact check me on that? Someone want to give me an argument on that? Probably no one wants to. Not that I'm watching a live chat right now. I'm looking at the questions. But I got the Commanders to cover, but Marine, I don't want anything to do with that game. Like, I mean, that's like going to like Tijuana. No, I'm not going to use the analogy that I wanted to use. I got the Commanders to cover, but bullet to my head. I wish I could give you more. It's just with the Eagles, you just can't trust them. And here's one thing maybe to talk you off the Commanders. But I'm not. But I still think the Commanders cover, and I still think with Mariota, the Commanders can run the ball a little bit, and I think the Commanders can be a decent outfit on offense. Like I think the Commanders can keep the Eagles' offense off the field. That's a key when you're looking at spreads over 4.5, 5.5. Like once you get up to 6.5, 7.5, that might be the only reason why like that Lions Steelers one is a little bit dangerous is because like the Steelers offense can be methodical at times. But the Commanders offense, they are running the ball well. And like I said, like the Eagles defense is getting healthy. But I think the Commanders offense can slow this game down enough. The only reason why I'm just like a little bit hesitant on it is because what do the Commanders like to do on defense? They like to play man-to-man. I think they're top 5, top 7 in the league in man-to-man. Michael Mann, if he's in the chat, can fact check me. And Jalen Hurts struggles against zone defense. So, yeah. But gun to my head, Commanders cover. Wheezy. So last week, I fell for the okie doke. Wheezy, you did. You should have went hard on the Texans and parlayed Texans and Seahawks and blew some Christmas cash. What's a good 2-team parlay this week? I will type to you. Because you're talking spreads, so you're not talking money line. Or one outside. Or, guys, I kind of like Dallas to win. I kind of like Dallas to win, man. I don't know about you guys, but I kind of think Dallas wins this game. Yeah, Azul, like Swift was limited. So I actually think at this point, Ben Johnson likes Menange above Swift. And sorry if I didn't say his name right. And like the Cowboys are such a crazy team to predict, man. Like they're such a crazy team to predict. So AAA 973. Thank you for making me money on your Patreon as well. Happy holidays, my man. Happy holidays. Like I hope you have a great fucking festive period. Saludos do Colombia. Favorite anytime touchdown player prop this week? Because I know you're on Patreon. I like Amon-Ra. It's even money, man. I like Amon-Ra. I don't like any. I'm not an anytime touchdown guy, but give me Amon-Ra St. Brown. So yeah, give me Amon-Ra St. Brown. Yeah, that dude, honestly, Wiz, that Raiders offensive line might be the worst position group in the NFL. Actually, it is. It is. It is. Yeah, no, Dancing Poppy, I agree with you. I agree with you. Chargers is bait. I feel like the spot play is Cowboys minus 2.5. My Vikings minus 2.5 might be bait as well on the road to the Giants with how shitty the Giants looked last week. No, Alex Kappa's not playing fucking left tackle. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Alex Kappa's going to be playing left tackle? Okay. Yeah, no, DYI. Because I did watch a good chunk of that game on Monday on the 40-minute quick version. But yeah, like the offense looks decrepit, right? I wanted to put out I don't want to say the bats, but yeah, like it's yeah, like I do feel like the Cowboys can throw it all over them, and I'm not getting fooled by that 2-game sample size from JJ McCarthy. I'm really not like, but that Giants defense is fucking trash. So Mike Montrell, you still over for Eagle game? Mike, I don't really have much take on the Eagles game over under. I love the Jags game over, and the Cardinals game. I love the over. But I like the team total for the Falcons over 25.5. I think that's I think the money pick on that Cardinals Falcons game is Falcons team total over 25.5. If you and that was on the prop video today. And team total for Bengals and Lions, like I'm like no. But I like the over for the Jags game. I like the over for the Cards game. Sit out the over under for the Eagles Commanders game. But I absolutely love the Falcons team total. I like the Falcons team total more than the spread. Tori, we've been waiting. Trust me, Tori, I've been waiting for the Ravens to show up the whole fucking year, man. I've been waiting. Trust me. Your boys lost a lot of respect backing the Ravens. I mean, the Ravens have been a fucking wreck, man. Coaching, I mean, I don't even think Lamar's looking all that good. I don't know about you guys. I do think the Panthers. I do like the Panthers this week. It's going to take some giant cojones to put that up. Fine. And happy holidays to you too, Mike. Harbaugh is showing his ass, and he showed his ass many a times, and it didn't happen into the playoffs. Yeah, JT, it's like, how long are we going to wait to the Ravens? Like, I know Lamar showed some bursts last week, but the passing game is ass. And obviously, we all know what you need to do against the Patriots. I've been fucking yelling it against this fucking wall the whole fucking year. The way to beat the Patriots is to throw the ball on them. And I don't trust the Ravens coaching staff to implement a plan to do that. I'm not loving the Ravens pass protection right now. And I'm not liking the way the ball's coming out of Lamar's hands. So yeah. That's where I'm at, man. That's where I'm at. Okay, let me see if we got any more Patreon questions. Okay. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I like the Patriots. I like the Patriots this week. And Von, I haven't been a Patriots believer this whole year. And I was proven right in the second half. But that first half still existed. And we need to see more Travion Henderson. We need to see better creativity from McDaniels. Because as the season gets real, as they start playing real teams, as they start playing real quarterbacks, they need more production on offense. It's just the reality. It's just the reality of the situation. Yeah, guys, I think we got through all the Patreon questions. I'm not sure anyone wants to come on tonight. Lauren said she would be ready at 5:45. It doesn't look like she's coming on. So let's see what Michael Mann said. Sounds good. Michael Mann, where are you at? Get on here. Dude, Mike, this is your week, man. The in vogue bet is Panthers +3. Where's Michael Mann when we need him? I know you got fucked by the refs, but react. Like in Brazil, I was sad for a week. My wife's like, react. Mike was pissed. Mike was so pissed last week. I know, dude, it's a Panther spot. Azul, it's been a spot year the whole year. It's a Panther spot. If there was ever a Panther spot, Mike should be running in here, saying, Lawson, Tet's fully healthy. I fucking dude, Michael Mann, okay, he gave me an excuse, he started a new job, in a really secure facility. But, I sent him a fucking message. I'm do I need to worry about this fucking Tet McMillan injury? And normally, Mike's boom, 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 boom. And then, I fucking wait 2 days. I know, and finding Panthers news on the internet isn't the easiest thing in the world. It's not okay, we can get Patriots news. I mean, we can get Ravens news. We can get Vikings news. We can get fucking Giants news. Getting Panthers news is fucking getting news from a small fucking town. I'm joking, but you know what I'm saying. I'm in Brazil, James. I'm in Brazil. I'm in a place called Fortaleza, Brazil, Ceará, Brazil. It's in the northeast of Brazil. It's kind of like close to Africa. So, unfortunately, the last like month and a half, 2 months, I've been like 2 hours in front of you guys. Like, for instance, it's like 7:45 right now, which sucks ass. But I do like my NFL starting at 2 at other times of the year. But like once it gets to this 2 hour time difference, it's ass. Chelsea Newcastle. I don't bet Premier League, man. I bet English Championship and the Brazilian League. Betting Premier League is just fucking suicide. Grizzy, we got to play on Patreon for that Oklahoma Bama game. I can't. We got to play market play. Trust in the market. Fade in the public on that one. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah, D, send me a message on Patreon. Send me a message on Patreon. Send me a message on Patreon. I'll send you the invite. Because I think everyone's busy tonight. And yeah, Michael Mann says he'll be here at 5:30. Mike, I'll send the invite. Let's see if Michael Mann gets on. Okay. No, Mike, it's all good, Mike. I'm busting your balls, man. I'm busting your balls. I don't know if you heard the stuff about the Panthers, but it's your week. The Panthers are the in vogue bet. Okay. I sent the invite, Mike. But I do think the officiating in the Saints Panthers game broke Mike a little bit. I do think. Oh yeah. Oh, my bad, Scrizzy. 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 My bad. My bad. Yeah, Chris, dude, Chris is pissed, man. Chris is pissed. Like he hits me up on Zap, man. Chris is just fucking pissed. He got the Rams at -1. I think he got it in early, and on the video it was 1.5. Like I just think Chris is pissed this year with everything, with his Dolphins, with just with how the NFL has been so like topsy-turvy. Mike, you know you're getting the Christmas special. Monday, I will be doing the Christmas games. We don't have the best Christmas slate in the world. We don't. I think the Chiefs eliminated our good Christmas slate, but Lawson Claus will be bringing you a Christmas video on Monday. It was rigor mortis, like, dude, like, it was crazy. It was crazy. It was a good game to watch. It was a good game to watch. But you guys have to remember, like, I've been saying for 5 years, like, don't bet Thursday night football. And I know, like, maybe like your boys like selling out to the views, and I do the Thursday night video and I get everyone amped about it. Maybe your boys selling out to the views. But guys, like I got to change with the times. But how many of you guys on Patreon throughout the years have seen me put up Thursday night bets? I put up 2 Thursday night bets this year. One was the Ravens -7.5 against the Dolphins. That was lucky to cash. And then another was a loser. I forget which one I put up. What's up, Mike? Can you just rant about the Panthers Saints officiating while I use DeJohn?
We can talk about that. We can wait for Lauren to come on for that. But Yo, did you guys really think I wasn't gonna show up for smoke? I saw y'all's comments. But anyway, I'm here now. What's going on, y'all? I'm kind of sick, so my voice sounds like shit. I apologize in advance, but yeah, I hope everyone's having a good day. Um, yeah, bro, that Rams Seahawks game, probably top 10 football game I've ever seen. I mean, that was straight up phenomenal. I love that was the perfect demonstration, I think, of how the new overtime rules can work. I was glad that we finally got to see a team really win off a 2-point conversion. Um, I thought Sam Darnold had about the most up and down game I've ever seen. That was very Jameis Winston-esque. But I was glad to see the Seahawks get that win. So yeah, hope everyone's having a good night. Hope you all are doing good. You want all the tea, Azu? What's up, Wiz? How you doing, man?
Yeah, man.
That was
Dude,
the quickest
everyone's
piss. That was the
always
quickest piss I have ever seen. Good God,
my bathroom's right there. Okay,
bro! Did you like pee from the room or something like that? Damn.
dude, I stay hydrated, man. Like I take 2 walks
Oh,
a
I'm drinking
day.
Gatorade.
It's 85 degrees here every single day, and I get sun, man. Like because this light is right here, like I got a fucking tan. I'm tan the fuck out. I have like tan lines like on my sandals. Like, bro, I'm tan the fuck out, man.
Well, I'm in Tampa now, so I definitely know a thing or two about that. I'm sick as hell, by the way, so I apologize if I sound like crap. But
No, Mike, you
um,
sound perfect. All right, let's talk about this Bucks Panthers game. I find it extremely interesting. I picked the Panthers to win in the cover. Um, with actually, Mike, can I be honest?
go ahead,
Not
yeah.
sure if you watched the video because you're starting new jobs, moving and shit. But did you watch the video?
Yes.
Did you hear any hesitation in my voice at all?
No, and honestly, I was kind of surprised. I don't know how you could feel confident picking either of these two teams, if I'm being honest. Um, I'm picking the Panthers simply because I think the vibes in Carolina are way better than the vibes in Tampa right now. Like it's that simple. I mean, though, I'm in Tampa now, so I talk to Bucks fans like all the time. They're to the point where they want to give us the division just to get Todd Bowles fired. That's how down bad they are. And Panthers fans, we're down bad too. Like I didn't I stayed off Instagram for an entire like 2 days after what happened on Sunday. But yeah, I'm going with the Panthers. Absolutely zero science. I think this game being in Charlotte will help big time, where it's projected to be like 30 degrees on Sunday. That's not what you want if you're a Florida team. So going Carolina, they're so inconsistent, but I'm just hoping we get a good day. Zero science. Do not bet it.
Todd McMillan, 57 and a half. I love. I know some people were hinting towards like the Bryce Youngs, like over 200, 2.5. Like, dude, you do not want to go down that path with Dave Canales.
Yeah.
I do not want to go down that path with Jekyll and Hyde, which is Bryce Young. Like, I really don't want anyone swimming in those nasty, dirty waters. Like
No,
we've hit them before, but fuck that. Like,
look, man, I like Dave Canales. He's probably the best head coach we've had in about 8 to 10 years. But if his play calling is so inconsistent on a given week, you never know what you're going to get. Little stat for you. So, and this kind of just goes to show how predictable he's been. Carolina ranks 30th on play action attempts on first down. They are second in run percentage on first down. So if you're running if they come out in a heavy set, if they come out in like 13 personnel, they're running the ball. There's like zero question about it. He's so conservative up front. Doesn't really do a lot. He's been trying to do this thing where he just gives up on the pass and just runs the ball immediately, no matter what the situation is. And that was a big part of the reason we lost to New Orleans last week. We set Bryce Young up in so many 3rd and 8s, 3rd and 10s, and it just killed any momentum the offense had. The passing offense never even had a chance to get going.
Mike, I agree. And it's just, you guys deserve to win the game. Like, even Saints bettors, like, because, like, I talk with educated bettors, like, even Saints bettors were like, because a lot of the Saints bettors were just like market play guys. Like they were waiting for the Saints to get up to +3 to bet it. And then like they just saw the market and that like the Panthers were the most bet team. And I hate how we're devolving to that point of the NFL. And I always told people to ignore that stuff. I have always told people to ignore that stuff. But when an officiating crew gets suspended, that's a red flag to me.
Yeah.
And I don't mean to shit on this league because this league provides for my family. Like, let's be honest about it. Like, I'll have my wife in the United States in 14 months and, I can go do something in the off season and, I'll be good. But like this league butters my toast, so to speak. But Mike, that's really bad when we see an officiating crew suspended. Like,
yeah, look, man, really I want to save it for Lauren because I know Lauren's going to come in here talking shit, which I can't wait for.
She probably didn't watch the game. She had other bets.
I'm just staying ready.
We were hitting plenty of bets last week. She was watching her other bets. Like,
look, and even so, I don't want to look, let's be clear. The Panthers played like crap the last 10 minutes of that game. Like, in a way, they deserved to lose. Should they have lost? Absolutely not. If the refs even called a partially fair game, I think Carolina would have won. But, like I told you, I was never a big proponent. I never really bought into the possibility that the NFL might be rigged. I can't say that with certainty anymore after that game. I mean, that was absolutely ridiculous. If you watch that game, the last quarter was not called fairly whatsoever. And it was pretty easy to tell that anytime Carolina got a good play, it was negated by penalty. It was absolutely ridiculous. I really don't want to get into it.
It's tough. No, I don't want to get.
The fact that the crew was suspended, I honestly take that as a win. Like, I'm proud of the NFL for actually putting their foot down on officials, because you never see that. So the fact that Goodell actually said that crew is suspended shows you how bad of a game that was when it came to officiating.
Cool breeze. But I just took away the Bears money pick because I got a little bit concerned because I thought I would have at least one of the two of Rome Aduns or I would have Luther Burden. I got a little bit concerned when I saw both ruled out. I'm still going the Bears, okay? I'm still going the Bears, but I have to renege the money pick. Let's be honest about it because – I don't want to rely on Zacchaeus and DJ Moore at this point. And DJ Moore absolutely hates Caleb Williams. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm not reneging it. And I know the DJs are just going to go pound the Bears and not look at the injury report. And I wish I can remember the Tuesday video well and crystal clear. I wish I mentioned O'Dunes. I didn't think Burden would be on the table. I mean, Burden's been a big part of this Bears offense and what they do. I mean, I guess it's going to be a Loveland game. I should have looked at him for props. But then again, the props are so sharp once we get past week 13. They probably already accounted for that.
Yeah.
It pretty much. That
game is in the same category as Panthers Bucks, if you ask me. I
don't know if it is. I think if because Mike,
the only difference is that the Bears and Packers are actually consistent football teams.
Oh, yeah, well, true.
The Bucks and Panthers, you never know what you're going to walk into whenever you watch either of those two teams step out for smoke.
Well, you want to know what used to be consistent about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and everyone's priors?
Baker?
The run defense.
Oh, yeah, that
middle
too.
Of the road for a long time.
Well,
for the last 6-7 weeks since maybe their bye week.
It's how bad Baker's been playing for me. That's the thing that's really stood out throughout this losing streak. I mean, I'm not kidding you. You look at advanced numbers, and most of them have him as the 30th best quarterback in football since week 8. Like he had that MVP run early in the year, and then he just fell off a cliff, and he hasn't climbed back up yet.
Yeah, I'm on Panthers to win and to cover.
Yeah,
it's going to take some. It's going to take some like horse balls or donkey balls to bet that for me, though.
I'm not betting it.
Guys love it, but I mean, fuck. I mean, analytics guys don't have to sit through fucking Panthers games. Okay, talk about some games that I'm going to get Dion. And are you going home for Christmas?
Yeah, you can get Dion on now if you want. Like, I'll stay on.
Yeah. Let's get Dion. He wants to give some NBA picks. So,
all right.
So I don't.
One I do really like.
Okay, yeah.
Lions minus.
Let's talk for 15 minutes. Get Dion, and then go the other way.
All right. One I really like. Lions -7. Versus the Steelers.
Oh, I love it.
I know that is. Look, I don't know if there's ever been more of a mismatch this season than looking at how the Steelers line up against the Lions. I mean, the Lions outclassed. This is a dream opponent, I think, for Detroit. You have a team that has very slow corners when you have very fast receivers and running backs. You're a man coverage team if you're the Lions. The Steelers don't have anyone who can get real separation, which is good. They love the Steelers love to run the ball. Detroit has a good run defense. The Steelers' run defense has not been great this year. Detroit loves to run the ball. Find me a matchup advantage that the Steelers have. I mean, shoot, even Aaron Rodgers, for instance, not a mobile quarterback. How do you beat man coverage? What's a great way to do it? Have a mobile quarterback. Like every matchup advantage leans Lions. And honestly, I feel like if it were anyone else but the Steelers, this is a borderline like college fund.
I know. And you want to know the only thing that worries me?
Go ahead, yeah.
From that word.
The Steelers?
Firstly, Steelers.
Steelers, yeah.
Secondly, although, like, one time when I did hit a college fund, it was us betting the Steelers at Justin Fields. Which it just says everything about everything. But the Steelers' offense can be methodical. And when there's 7 points being laid, I don't want to. We got it earlier on Patreon, but when there's 7 points being laid, that's the only thing I worry about. But yeah, I'm with you, and I'm with you. No disagreements. Next bet.
Yeah. Houston -14 against the Raiders.
Oh,
I don't know how you feel about that one.
Okay, let me check what's at now.
It's at 14 on Hard Rock.
Okay, fine.
But I still like it. I still like it, man. Look, the Raiders might be. There are a lot of bad teams this year. You could talk about the Titans. You could talk about the Raiders. You could talk about the Browns. I don't know if any offense is just more poorly coached and more set back and limited on talent than the Raiders.
Please tell me you pounded the Houston best bet on Patreon last week, at least to make your weekend.
Oh yeah. And the week before that, when they were favored to the when they were underdogs to the Chiefs, and the Cardinals.
I felt bad when you got fucked last week. I really did, man, because I watched that game on Monday. Anyways, sorry.
I prepped. I told you I prepped for that game, and I put like a good amount on the Saints just for the hell of it because I knew some shit was coming.
What do you prep with, KY?
Huh?
What do you prep with, KY?
Oh no, I put some money on the Saints.
I'm joking.
I can't answer that, man. I can't even as a joke. But I put some good money on the Saints, and I had a lot of alcohol for that game. And yeah. That was not a good Sunday. But okay, yeah. The Raiders, they've had 2 games now where they've totaled less than 200 yards and have gotten shut out. I don't want to bring up stats, but they're playing the best defense in football. I don't see how Houston isn't going to get to at least 20 points. And I don't trust the Raiders to score more than 6 against this Houston defense. The only way that I could see the Raiders covering this is if they get some like serious garbage time in. Like that's their only hope.
Agree. Okay, go
And
on.
one I really like as well, if you want a prop bet, go bet the under for passing yards for Geno Smith. It's at like 182 right now. Um, the Texans have only allowed one 200-yard passer the entire season, and that was to Jacoby Myers, or I'm sorry, to Jacoby Brissett, and it was largely garbage time. So I really like Geno Smith under 200 yards passing. Um, Another bet I really like, and this kind of goes back to what I was saying, but Saints -6 against the Jets. I wish we got this in earlier when it was -3.
It,
Um,
it
but
was
the
a money
Jets
pick
are
at 4, but 6 is just pushing it for me.
no, I still like it. I mean, I think the Jets are just as badly in that conversation with the Raiders as a terrible team that is not playing for anything, that doesn't have their stuff together on defense. And look,
No,
we can say what we will.
Azul, I never liked Lamar 250 passing. Never liked that.
Yeah.
So,
Look,
okay.
we can
Okay,
say
go
what we
on,
will
go on.
about the officials from last week's Saints-Panthers game. But I will give the Saints credit. Like, they did play well. Like, I thought they played a very good game on their part. I mean, their receivers were making elite catches consistently and throughout, that you don't see from a lot of other teams. So I'll give them credit. Like, and I think in their dome, Saints got this. They're going to win by at least 7. This might be a blowout.
Okay, go on.
Yeah, those are the big 3. Any ones you want to talk about?
Not really, Mike. You'll see my bets tonight. I'll let you get home. I'll let you prep. Like you had to start a new job, new apartment, got to get home. So we'll get Dion, and then I'll go watch some college football.
All right, sounds good, boss. Have a good night. Wish
Yo,
we could have
Mike,
gotten Lauren on here.
Yeah. Oh, dude, dude, Saints aren't. Yeah. All right. I'll see you, Mike.
See you.
Yo, D, what's up, man?
Hey, what's going on? What's going on?
What's up, man? Well, what are you liking for NFL this week?
I got 2 best bets. I think Denver going to cover the 3.5. I think Jacksonville, they come back down to reality. They've been really good this year, surprisingly, but how long is that really supposed to last here? Like Trevor Lawrence is playing the best I ever seen him play since he's been in the NFL. And I just think that this Denver defense can slow them down enough to cover this 3.5. I think it should be a little higher. I kind of think it's disrespectful. Honestly, I mean, have Sean Payton not showed that he's chasing something right now? They got the clear coaching edge, in my opinion. Trevor Lawrence is playing really good football, but I think him and Bo Nix is like, in the same realm. So I have to go with the better team that have the supporting pieces, and the Denver defense can win this game single-handedly, in my opinion. I don't understand why people are not on that. Also, my other best bet. I'm getting a little greedy here. I think the Ravens is a team that's just not what people thought they were. Yes, they have talent, but the talent has not came together. I do not respect Harbaugh coaching skills. The play calling over there is crazy. I have no understanding to it. I'm going with the Pats alternate -2.5. I really love it.
Can I give you some feedback? The Broncos Jags one, let's just start with the Broncos Jags one because I find that fucking extremely interesting. I think everyone's trying to outthink themselves on that.
Mm-hmm.
And so I actually agree with you. It's just for some reason, seeing that hook today did something to me. But that's what the NFL will do to you.
Yeah,
that's what this league will do to you.
Mm-hmm.
And you co-signed my picks last week, and everyone had me double thinking the Bears, I didn't put it on Patreon, for instance. Everyone had me double thinking the Bears. You're Lawson, this was your best money pick group of the week, of the year. And the only thing I like in that Jags Broncos game is Etienne over rushing, because like you said, when does Lawrence just go back down to mean like what he is against a good secondary.
Mm-hmm.
If they can run it on the Broncos, which is like the only thing you can do, but like we know the Broncos are going to be prepared for it. So agree with you. I'm not disagreeing.
I think the Jags gonna kick more field goals than touchdowns in that game. I could see ETN getting some yardage as far as running the ball because that's the way you have to attack Denver. If you go into this game and think Trevor Lawrence is going to throw for 400 yards and just rip the ball around, he's going to probably throw 4 picks if they go in there with that type of game plan. So they literally have to run the ball. As far as props, I like 2 different props. I like
Can we get to the Pats game real quick?
yes.
A big cosign for me there. Like here's like the thing with the Patriots game. Actually, I'll talk. Actually, maybe this is a Patreon discussion, but no, because I actually pondered. Actually, no, like, but yeah, like, okay, can I just co-sign some of the stuff you said?
Yes.
And I'm a Lamar Glazer, and I'm sure you're a Lamar Glazer to some extent, right?
Mm-hmm. I sure am.
I don't think he's like throwing the ball well at all.
I don't think they're putting him in a good position to throw the ball at all. When I watch the Ravens games and he dropped back to throw the ball, nobody's getting no separation. So you got to throw a 50-50 ball up and hope that the right receiver comes down with it. Like it's every throw is like a 50-50 throw. You don't see nobody running free. You don't see him no good schemes coming from the coaching department to get people open. They don't throw enough screens. I just don't like what they're doing as far as with the play calling. I think they're setting them up to fail purposely. Like I'm not seeing the logic of the play calling. It sucks.
No, it does suck. And like you mentioned, like 50-50 balls. Like a lot of the shit is like downfield. Like everything is downfield. Like, and for some reason, they never found out how to get their running game back. And then, like, listen, I did see the full burst from Lamar Jackson against the Bengals last week. Like, I did finally see, like, we know when he takes off. Like, he looks like a dude. The burst
looks like he got his legs back under him a little bit.
But I don't think the Ravens looked all that good against the Bengals. Like, I think that score was deceiving us. Fuck, man. I don't know about anyone else. I don't know how many people watched that game, but I felt like I didn't want trust. I only watched like 2 quarters. So I just felt like the score was a little bit deceiving. That's all I'll say about it.
If you minus that game and you look at the Ravens as a whole this season, every time I watch them, I see the coaches putting them in a position to lose, even in games that they win. Right? And then we got the Patriots on the other hand.
To start the fucking year,
Now, the Patriots on the other hand, I'm here in Buffalo, right? And I know from our personal beef with the Patriots, there's no way the Patriots and Mike Vrabel, somebody who played in that rivalry, want to lose another game this season to give the Bills a chance to win the division. I don't think they want to do that at all. So I'm expecting the Patriots to come out fighting.
Sorry to cut you off. Let me ask you a question because we're both on the Bills last week. Okay. Do you think that was more Josh Allen and James Cook fucking going just God mode, all Madden mode? Or do you think maybe that was like Vrabel and the Patriots team that like kind of got exposed?
No, I think honestly, my honest opinion, I kind of feel like Vrabel and them choked up a bit. That's why I'm expecting a huge bounce back game because I feel like they dropped the ball a little bit. On top of, I'm here in Buffalo, and I know how Buffalo have to win. I know how we have to win. We have to win on the shoulders of Josh Allen and James Cook. We don't have other people that's reliable on offense. Dalton Kincaid is banged up. Our wide receivers, they can't get no separation. So every game that we win is going to be good numbers for Josh and James Cook. One of them has to take over. in order for us to win. So I can understand how someone would say that they just had a Superman performance and that's why we won. But honestly, looking at the game, I just think Mike Vrabel and them dropped the ball. I think they had the game in hand and made a few mistakes that led to the Bills being able to come and sneak that one out because
And
they had the
also,
game.
like I've been saying all year, the weakness of the Patriots is that secondary.
Yep.
And like
the Ravens can't exploit it.
Yeah, like I saw Coop likes Isaiah Lively, like that's fine. But Isaiah Lively's prop being at 21.5 says everything. When have they unlocked Zay Flowers? Like, I don't know, like Zay Flowers should be, I'm not saying he should be a top 10 receiver, okay? Like, let's not go crazy. But haven't unlocked Zay Flowers. Like, he's been fucking milk carton this whole year. And I don't think he's been hurt. Like, I just can't see, like, Lamar stepping back 30 times or them, like, getting Derrick Henry in rhythm. And they're always scared to get Derrick Henry in rhythm because one of the issues with Derrick Henry is, like, fumbling. And then also, like, with the Adrian Peterson situation, like, you have to be patient because you're going to get, like, 2 or 3 big ones. But, you get those 2nd and 13s, and then you're kind of fucked. But it used to not matter with Lamar, but, like, no one's making plays.
Well, and then also what we have to realize is over the last 4, maybe 5 seasons, when you line up, most teams line up to play against the Ravens, they know what play the Ravens is running before they run the play. So that's why you're not seeing Zay Flowers have big games because the defense know where he's going. They know what he's doing. It isn't no creativeness over there. The creativity sucks in Baltimore. They not if I know what the offense is running, I'm gonna have a defense out there to stop it.
Yeah, I agree. I agree, man. Like I feel like we hammered that game. So
and one more, I do want to talk about another game that I kind of disagree with you on. I just feel like now I do know with Washington, with Mariota playing quarterback, he's going to run the ball. I like him over his rushing props. He's going to be able to run the ball. I just don't trust him throwing the ball and take advantage of the Eagles secondary. Because again, without Jalen Carter, the pressure ain't going to be as bad. I just don't trust Mariota being able to throw the ball enough for them to cover. I think the Eagles could find a way to beat another trash team in a good way. Like that, I think this can end up just like the Raiders game. I don't trust Mariota throwing the ball.
I have no idea in this game. I would not want to bet the Eagles. I wouldn't want to bet either side. Like I have no fucking idea.
I don't want to be on the Eagles either. I like the Cowboys. I don't want to be on the Eagles. But going up against Washington with Mariota, I'm sorry, I can't get with them. I just can't get with them. It's more so of a fade of Washington before it's a belief of the Philadelphia Eagles. Like, because I don't really believe in that team. I don't think they're going back to the Super Bowl this year. I'm not one of them people. I just think Washington absolutely sucks, and I just wanted to put that out there.
They really suck. They can make a game methodical though. That's like the only thing. And it's just like I don't fucking know. I know everyone wants to bet that though. It's Saturday. Like I know,
the one bet that I am going to take, I'm going to take both quarterbacks over their rushing totals in that game. That's probably the only official bet that I'll have on that Eagles game. I think both quarterbacks can get over their rushing totals.
What's Hurts rushing total nowadays? We don't even see it was at
27.5.
It used to be up near like 38.
Exactly. And I think the 27.5 is low because he got it 4 out of the last 5 games. And out of the last 5 games that Mariota has played, he went over 20 as well. So both bets is hitting at 4 out of 5 chances. It's 80%.
I feel you, man. I feel you. Any
Oh,
other NFL takes?
yeah, I was surprised that you got off the Bears. I mean, I do know about Doomsday and Burden not playing, but when I look at
I'm
this
still on the
matchup,
Bears. I still
I'm
think
still
they
on the
win.
Bears. I'm
I,
still on the Bears.
I go on, go on. You explain what I still think they win. It's just like, yo, man, like, fuck, bro. Can we get one of them?
Right now, and I would feel way better with one of them, but also look at Ben Johnson. He's not done. He ain't done putting the league on notice. You know, the Packers just lost Micah Parsons. They might not have Watson out there this week because he got banged up again. So,
Yeah.
is the Packers going to be able to get the type of pressure that they were getting on quarterbacks without Parsons? Parsons came over there and elevated their pass rush and changed their pass rush, which was lacking before he got there. So
Yo,
now teams can double Rashawn Gary, and the quarterback is going to have time. Caleb is going to have time. He's going to go over his 212 passing yards, and the Chicago Bears is going to find a way to win this game. I think Ben Johnson is going to outcoach um what's my LaFleur. I think LaFleur is a good coach. I think it's going to be a good game. I just think Ben Johnson may have a certain trick play or something that could get them over the hump. Maybe Bears win with a late field goal, but I think the Bears still win that game. And I love Caleb. I love Caleb over his 212 passing yards.
yo, I kind of felt like LaFleur was the reason the Packers lost to the Broncos. I don't know about you, but I don't know how much of the game you saw,
I
but
watched it. I watched it.
I was fucking yeah. And then like the Packers run defense has been suspect, and then like even their pass rush has slowed down. It's just Micah Parsons going all Madden mode, and
Yep.
like
Yep.
that's not coming back. And
Exactly.
like this Bears defense has its issues, but we know this Packers offense outdoors, like in Soldier Field, like
Mm-hmm.
I agree with you, man. It's just like, yeah, man. Like it's like, yeah, man. Like it's gonna be a lot of running the fucking football.
Also, and I got one question for you. Why is the Cowboys not a money pick this week, my man?
I like the Cowboys. I like the Cowboys. Like I like the Cowboys this week. It's spot play. Spot play.
Hmm.
Let's get to your NBA bets. Because I gotta go.
Oh yeah, okay. I got three NBA bets I wanted to give out. The first
Okay,
one, alternate line. I'm going with OKC minus 9.5. I think they're going to blow the doors off for the Timberwolves. Yes, they do get Anthony Edwards back tonight, but as you know, players coming off an injury the first couple games back, they underperform. I think they get blitzed tonight. I also think that Boston is going to do something crazy to Miami tonight. I like Jalen Brown to go off and get 30 points. And I like Boston on an alternate line minus 9.5 as well. We going for gold today. And then also the last bet, there's no way I'm going to sit on here and not go against the Cleveland Cavaliers. If you're not taking the Bulls with them 7 points today, then you shouldn't be betting the NBA. The
why
Cavaliers
are the
is
Cavs just? Why is Discord so against the Cavs? Like
they
I
they frauds, and also they don't win when they don't got both of their big men. So for a while they was without Jared Allen, so they had only had Evan Mobley. Now they without Evan Mobley and only got Jared Allen. So like it's a mismatch. They're not good without everyone. They need everyone.
D cut off. D cut off. Okay, D cut off. But maybe we can get him back. D cut off. Okay, D, we're back. Okay, go on. You cut off like maybe like
I don't
15
know.
seconds ago. Go on, go on,
Yeah,
go on, go on.
yeah. I don't know. I don't know what happened.
But we're good. We're good. Go on. Oh, we're getting cut off again. All right. But anyways, I D gave the pick. Like, yeah, like Cavs are overvalued. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you share the videos. Patreon users. Bets will be up give me to like to 8:30, 9 o'clock p.m. tonight. Just want to see some injury reports. Let's get this money. Hope everyone has a great festive period, a great Christmas. I'll be on Monday for the Christmas Day spread picks, Tuesday for the Vegas spread picks for week 17. What's up, Wiz? What's up, Cool Breeze? What's up, JT? What's up, Campbell? Campbell, have a great night, man. Hope everyone does well. Hope everyone enjoys their families. Let's get this money, the home of the money pick.